Most people will enter 2027 with a faster phone, bigger dreams, and the exact same bank balance, because they are still trying to become rich inside a system designed to keep them busy, tired, and just comfortable enough to never escape. Before you think this is another video telling you to wake up at 5 a.m., drink black coffee, and start 10 side hustles, listen carefully, because the people who win online in 2027 will not be the people working the hardest. They will be the people building the smartest income machine. There is a huge difference between making money online and building wealth online. Making money online is when you chase clients, post randomly, panic when views drop, and call it freedom while secretly working longer hours than a normal job. Building wealth online is when one piece of content brings attention, that attention builds trust, that trust sells a product, that product creates cash flow, and that cash flow is invested into assets that keep growing even when you close your laptop. That is the exact strategy one would use if I were starting from zero today and wanted the best possible chance of becoming a millionaire by 2027, not by gambling on hype coins, not by copying fake gurus, and definitely not by waiting for the economy to magically become easy. Step 1 is choosing a rich person problem. Poor people ask, "What can I sell?" Rich people ask, "What expensive problem can I solve repeatedly?" In 2027, the biggest online money will not go to random generalists. It will go to people who solve painful problems in markets where customers already have money. Your job is not to invent a magical idea nobody has ever heard of. Your job is to find a problem people are already paying to solve, then make the solution faster, simpler, cheaper, or more trustworthy. Specific beats broad, pain beats passion, and results beat motivation. Step 2 is building a cash flow skill. This is the skill that gets you paid before you have an audience, before you have a fancy brand, and before anyone knows your name. A cash flow skill is something a business or person can pay for because it either makes money, saves time, or reduces risk. Here is where most beginners make a fatal mistake. They spend 6 months learning but never selling. They build a logo, change their bio 20 times, watch productivity videos, and convince themselves they are preparing, when in reality they are hiding from rejection. You do not need to be perfect to get paid, you need a clear offer, a simple proof example, and the courage to contact people who already need the outcome. If you are still watching, this is the moment I want you to do something, because information without action is just entertainment disguised as education. Comment the word "build" below if you want a full breakdown of the exact online income stack I would use from zero, and subscribe now, because the people who learn this early will move completely differently in 2027. Step 3 is turning your service into a system. A service gets you paid, but a system gets you free. At the beginning, you may be doing everything yourself, but your goal is not to become the cheapest worker on the internet. Your goal is to turn repeated work into a repeatable process. If 10 clients ask the same questions, create a checklist. If every project needs the same onboarding, create a form. If every delivery follows the same steps, record a tutorial, build a template, and eventually hire someone to help. This is how online income changes from survival money into business money. Let's say you charge your first client $500 for a monthly content and automation package. 5 clients becomes $2,500 a month, 10 clients becomes $5,000 a month, and if you package the result properly, improve delivery, and charge higher, 20 clients can become a serious online business. But services alone can still trap you, which brings us to step 4, building a digital asset. A digital asset is something you create once, improve over time, and sell many times. It could be a course, a template pack, a paid community, a newsletter, a calculator, a mini software tool, a workshop, a finance dashboard, or a niche research report. A client can pay you once for your service, but an audience can pay you thousands of times for a product that solves one clear problem. The asset should come directly from the problems your service clients, followers, or audience keep asking you to solve, because that way you are not guessing what people want, you are selling the answer to a question they have already asked. Step 5 is building attention like an investor, not an influencer. Influencers chase likes, while investors build assets. Every video you post should either attract the right person, educate them, earn trust, or lead them toward your offer, because each piece of content is a tiny salesperson that can work for you for months. The simplest content formula for 2027 is problem, truth, system, proof, call to action. Start with a painful problem, reveal the uncomfortable truth behind it, give a simple system, show proof or logic, then tell people the next step. For finance content, clarity creates trust, and trust is the bridge between attention and income. Now we get to the part nobody wants to hear, but everybody needs. If your online business starts making money, do not immediately upgrade your lifestyle, because this is where future millionaires are separated from temporary earners. The broke mindset says, I made $5,000, what can I buy? While the wealthy mindset says, I made $5,000, what system can I strengthen? In the early stage, your money should go into 3 places: improving your skill, growing your distribution, and buying assets. That could mean better software, a contractor who saves you time, ads that test your offer, or long-term investments such as diversified funds, quality businesses, or income-producing assets. The goal is not just to make money online. The goal is to convert online cash flow into ownership, because cash flow can disappear, algorithms can change, clients can leave, and trends can die, but ownership is what builds net worth. By 2027, the real online winners will combine 3 things: AI leverage, audience trust, and asset ownership. AI gives you speed, audience gives you distribution, and ownership gives you wealth. If you only have AI, you become replaceable. If you only have an audience, you become dependent on attention. If you only have investments but no income engine, growth can be painfully slow. But when you combine all 3, you create the millionaire machine. You use AI to deliver faster, content to attract demand, products to scale income, and investing to turn income into wealth. Now make this practical. For the next 30 days, pick one painful problem in one profitable market, create one clear offer, contact 10 potential buyers every day, and post one useful piece of content daily around that problem. For the next 90 days, deliver results, collect feedback, improve your system, and turn repeated questions into templates. For the next 6 months, package those templates into a digital product, build an email list, and create content that brings people into your world every day. For the next 12 months, reinvest profits into better systems, better people, better distribution, and long-term assets. Will everyone who follows this become a millionaire by 2027? No, and anyone who promises that is selling fantasy. But will this give you a far better chance than scrolling, complaining, waiting for the perfect idea, or jumping from one trend to another every 2 weeks? Absolutely. The internet does not reward the smartest person. It rewards the person who solves a real problem, earns trust at scale, and stays consistent long enough for the compounding to become obvious. So if you are starting from 0, do not be ashamed of 0, because 0 is clean. 0 means no fake image to protect, no expensive lifestyle to maintain, and no old system you are forced to defend. The right game for 2027 is not working more hours for slightly more money. It is building an online income machine that turns skill into cash flow into digital assets into ownership, and ownership into freedom. If you want the full step-by-step blueprint for building that machine, subscribe now, like this video so more people escape the old path, and comment 2027 below. Because the people who start building before everyone else wakes up are usually the people everyone later calls lucky.